Don't let your outdoor patio be forgotten. Get it decorated for summer with these tips for furniture, lighting, and more. Hey everyone, I'm Coral and welcome to my channel. Here you'll find practical tips for a home you'll love. Today we're going to talk about decorating your outdoor patio. That's one place in your home, or really outside of your home, that can be forgotten a lot, and we don't decorate, we just let it sit out there, and then it's not until we have people over that we think, wow, I probably should be decorating this space. So I thought with summer being here or around the corner, depending on where you live, it's definitely here in Houston, I thought we would talk about ideas and tips for how you can decorate your outdoor patio. I'm gonna share simple tips to add easy decor, easy furniture, and lighting so that you can have an outdoor space that you'd like to gather in with your friends. My first tip is about furniture, and that is pick your outdoor furniture depending on the size of your outdoor space and the use that you are going to get out of it. So if you have a large outdoor space, you can obviously fit a lot more furniture. If you have a small outdoor space, you're going to have to plan accordingly. So the different ways that you can do that. If you have a really small space, a little bistro set, like a small table and just a couple of chairs, may be what you want to go for, especially if you're in an apartment or you have a very small patio in your backyard. Or you can even do the same thing on your front porch if you're living somewhere without a back patio and you only have a front porch. Small little table and chairs is great for a bistro set, for sitting and drinking coffee and having a few drinks, or just having a couple of people over. If you have a lot more space, then of course you have more options for decorating, and you have to think about how you want to use that space. Do you want a table and chairs? These are good if you're gonna have a lot of people over and you're gonna do a lot of cookouts, because people need a place to set their plate and eat at. If you're more into just having people over and chatting and gathering people in a more comfortable living room type setting, then maybe you want a large sofa or love seats or big comfy chairs to sit around. While we do have a lot of cookouts at our house and eat in the backyard often, we did choose to do a big sofa and 2 large seats with a small little coffee table. We just wanted a place where we can sit around and have a few drinks and have a few meals with friends and family in a nice, comfortable, and cozy setting that's inviting for people to just sit around and talk and chat. Once you choose the type of furniture that you want, my next tip is to pick quality materials. These are pieces that are going to be outside, and depending on how much coverage you have on your patio or your outdoor space, they may be exposed to a lot of wind and rain and a lot of sunlight. So think about the type of space that you have and how protected it is from the weather. There's lots of different types of materials out there for patio sets. You just want to pick something that is quality, is going to stand up. Popular high quality materials that you can choose from are aluminum, that's nice and lightweight. Steel is good. That can get kind of expensive depending on where you're looking at. Wrought iron is another nice heavy duty material. If you choose that, just be aware that that is very heavy. My mom has wrought iron chairs in her backyard and they are very hard to move around. So if you need something that moves around easily, wrought iron's probably not what you want. Wood is another high quality material that you can pick furniture out of, but be aware that it can fade and be subject to water damage if you don't have the right sealer on it. The last material that's very popular right now is wicker. If you pick a wicker material, a lot of them are really high quality now. That's the type that we chose for our outdoor sofas. They have stood up to the weather really nice this past year. We've had them for a little bit over a year, and they've been outside with storms and rain, and we get crazy rain here in Houston, and they've weathered the storm really well and still look really nice. So a high quality wicker is another good item that you can choose. With picking quality materials, you also want to pick quality fabric if the furniture that you choose has fabric on it. So if you choose a table and chairs, you may not have stuff with fabric on it. If you choose a sofa or a lounge set, you'll probably have fabric. You want to make sure that you pick something that is water resistant, especially if it's going to be getting wet. It's probably going to be getting wet in some way, shape, or form if it's outside. And probably something that is UV resistant, that way it doesn't fade. There are all sorts of materials out there that have these qualities in them. The type of material that we chose for our set is the Sunbrella brand. They have really great fabric that is water resistant, UV resistant, and weatherproof. Like I said, it's been out in the weather for over a year and everything still looks really nice, and it's really easy to clean. Our nephew got some icing on it several months ago, and I was able to just take it off, rinse it, and wash it with some dish soap and water, and boom, good as new. So these high quality materials can go a long way in helping your patio continue to look nice over the years, and some of these things may be more expensive right off the bat when you first buy them, but it's going to save you money in the end because you are going to not have to replace them as quickly. My next tip is to make your outdoor space feel homey and inviting. You're spending time decorating this area and you want to hang out there and you want people to come hang out there with you. And people are going to be more apt to hang out there if it feels homey and inviting. Kind of like bringing the decor that you have inside your house outside to make it still feel like home. I have a couple of tips to make this happen. First is to pick an outdoor rug. This helps it feel like inside because you probably have a rug in your living room or in your kitchen. Whether you have a table set or a lounge set with a bunch of chairs around a coffee table, a rug helps it feel more homey outside, cover the concrete or whatever it is on the ground. You don't have to spend a ton of money on an outdoor rug. When I was looking for outdoor rugs, some of them were crazy expensive, but you can also find some that are a really good deal. I found mine at Big Lots, and I think I paid about $50 for it. So if you just do a little bit of searching at like the discount home decor stores, Big Lots, At Home, or Home Goods, or some of the online retailers, you can probably find an outdoor rug for a decent price. And here's a quick tip for you. If after a season or so, your outdoor rugs look a little ragged and worn, you can always turn it around in another direction in order to get another season out of it. So that's what we did in our backyard. Like I said, I only paid $50 for our outdoor rug. So I didn't expect it to last forever. It was starting to look really ragged on the edge where the rain is constantly beating on it and it gets a lot of sun. So we spun it around so that the messed up part is hiding behind our couch, and we will get another season out of it before I have to buy a new one. Another way that you can make your outdoor space feel homey and inviting is by adding pillows. So whether you get a table and chairs or you're getting a sofa set, you can add pillows in order to add a little bit of extra decor and help it feel inviting. The pillows make it feel a little bit more cozy. Whenever you buy your set, it might come with pillows, or you can always go to a home decor store and buy some outdoor pillows to add to it, add a little pop of color or a pop of texture to make it feel a little bit more cozy. My next tip is to add some decor. So like I said earlier, you want to bring the coziness of the inside of your house out to make it nice and inviting for everybody. And you have decor in your home, so you probably want some decor outside. You don't need to go crazy with this, just a few pieces will do. The discount home decor stores are great places to get these kinds of things. I found some cute little outdoor lanterns at Big Lots that I set on our coffee table, and it just adds a nice piece of decor to it and a little bit of light because it lights up. So lanterns are a great thing to add. You can also decorate with candles, especially citronella candles. They do make some cute citronella candles that aren't so utilitarian anymore and a little more decorish. I've found a couple of cute ones at our local stores, and I've also seen ones that come in little mason jars and different things. These candles are a practical thing that you can add because you're going to use them to keep the mosquitoes and bugs away, and it adds a little bit of decor as well. Another nice thing to add decor to your outdoor patio is to add plants. Now, a lot of you probably know that I have a pretty black thumb and I struggle to keep plants alive, as I talked about in my faux plant decor video. that I'll link down below. But I do try to keep some plants on our patio. Right now I have a couple that I'm trying my best to keep alive. So you can always add plants, and especially if you have a green thumb and are great with plants, plants are a perfect decor item to add to your patio. My next tip is to think about your temperature. You might have a nice breeze on your outdoor patio where you don't really have to worry about temperature or it getting too hot. You might live in a place that is a lot cooler than Houston, or you might live in a place that gets sweltering in the summer like here. So thinking about your temperature, you can also use this to decorate your outdoor patio. One thing that you can do is add fans. Our patio was built to hold fans and already had the electrical wiring put in for fans, but we didn't actually have the fans put in the house. So we went out to the store and bought outdoor ceiling fans that we had mounted on our patio. These are great because they add lighting, and when the fans are on, it gives a nice little extra breeze when you're sitting outside. If you don't have a place where you can mount outdoor ceiling fans, you might want to get a fan that you can plug in and have outside. Or another fun thing that you can do is add misters. My father-in-law did this in their backyard, and it feels really nice when it's hot outside. He mounted the misters up at the top of the patio, and that way when we're sitting outside it feels nice and cool instead of too hot, because if it's too hot outside, people aren't going to want to sit out there. And my last tip, which is also my favorite one, is to add some string lighting. String lighting has become really popular right now. It gives a nice soft glow and provides some ambiance to your outdoor space, especially when dusk hits and it starts getting a little bit darker. I've seen these in restaurants lately and all sorts of different venues. It just adds a nice little touch to the area and gives you some soft light that maybe isn't as harsh as the lighting that you have maybe up at the top of your patio. I was really excited to put these string lights up at our house. I'd been wanting some for so long. They were a gift from one of our friends for our housewarming party, and my husband installed them up in the patio with his friend with some hooks that just screw in to the top part of our patio. If you don't want to make holes up in your patio area, you can probably install them with the clip-on hooks like you use to hang Christmas lights. But overall, this one is my favorite because it adds a nice feeling and a soft glow and ambiance to your outdoor space. If you follow all these tips, you can create a nice outdoor patio that is functional and cute and a place that you and your friends and family want to hang out in. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope it helps you create a home you'll love. Just for watching today's video, I have a special free printable to help you decorate your home on a budget. Just click on the first link down in the description, and that will take you to a page where I ask for your name and email address. Just pop in your name and email, that way I know where to send it. If you did enjoy today's video, do me a favor and give me a thumbs up down below. Also, comment below and let me know, do you have any other outdoor patio decorating tips? If you haven't already, click that subscribe button and hit the bell, that way you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.